Hello and welcome back to the new view. So, in the last episode we talked about uh, spirituality and unlocking your inner potential and the existence of the possible existence of gods and higher dimensions, all sorts of crazy stuff like that. Um, so in this episode, we're going to be talking about how Joe Biden bombed Syria. Let me say that again. Joe Biden bombed Syria. So with us we got Doc. What's up, Doc? That sounded more like Peter Griffin than Bugs Bunny, but you get the idea. Well, what's up, Doc?
Doing good.
Nice. Yeah, it's great to have you back, Doc.
It's good to be back.
Heck yeah. Yeah, Joe Biden bombed Syria. Barely a month in office, he already decided to quite literally drop the bomb. And people on the left and right are pissed. Surprisingly, mostly on the right. Probably just because the right tends to hate Joe Biden more than the left, but yeah, I'm on the left and I'm fucking pissed. How about you? Are you pissed about it?
I don't know if I'm mad that lives were lost, definitely, but in terms of pissed that I was deceived in some way by Joe Biden, I'm not. It doesn't surprise me.
I mean, in a way, it kind of doesn't surprise me either because Joe Biden does pander to authoritarians, and he's certainly a warmonger himself. If you've heard in the debates, the Democratic debates, whenever foreign policy or military affairs were brought up, he would always just get super excited and riled up, and he'd go I will show China who's boss. I will fuck up the Middle East. Just shit like that. I was like, whoa there, Joe Biden. Calm down, man. You're really fucking crazy. I mean, obviously he didn't use those words, but he used that tone, and that was, the message. But yeah, I was like, holy crap, this guy is too dangerous. I'm still grateful that Trump is no longer in office, but Joe Biden, I'd still say he's a pretty dangerous president.
I always hesitate to say a president is dangerous. There are examples of them being dangerous one time or another, especially Trump towards the end with the whole riot, the Capitol.
Oh yeah, that was extremely dangerous. That almost led to the end of the world. Oh yeah, do you know if you can speak up? Do you know if you could speak up just a little bit? By the way,
it's more just the whole corporate thing. They're just trying to keep in line with the military industrial.
Well, the military-industrial complex, it's for sure corporate, but you got to keep in mind, it's literally a government program. You can't exactly blame corporations for this. Oh, fuck. One sec. Yeah, the internet just went out. Really bad time to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna continue with my point. So, Alright, so the military is a government program. So we can't be mad at corporations for this. This is completely the government's doing. God damn it. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. This has never happened during an episode before. The internet just completely went out. Alright. Hello? You still there? Hello? What's that
Yeah, what
noise? Oh shit. Hold on. Fuck. Yeah, the internet went out. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, hold on just a sec. Okay, alright, we're back. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the internet went out. So the last thing I heard you say before, the internet went out was, that you're more pissed at the military-industrial complex.
I mean, I'm pissed off at him, kind of kowtowing to them, but it's like, I don't know, nobody's like standing up to any of those people, so like,
Which is a problem.
It's like a sick cycle. It's a sick cycle that needs to be broken, but nobody's like has the guts to break it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, can you speak up just a little bit more?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, you're good.
Better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so, I completely agree. What we need is, we need another anti-war revolution. People need to get pissed off at the military again. Cause, like, literally, so a lot of people right now are concerned with issues like, for example, the coronavirus. People are worried about the deaths and shit, but those deaths are not preventable. We should be worrying about, deaths that actually are preventable, like, for example, the military, and not to mention that are caused by extremely violent acts. And also wasting our tax dollars, and I can go on and on. Like, there's so much wrong shit with the military. Like, it's awful. We need to get rid of the military completely. Like, I'm sick of this shit.
I don't think it's possible.
Oh, I know it's possible. Yeah,
I
think we'll be able to do
mean,
it.
in the sense of like you're gonna have the right has a very American exceptionalist sort of view of the military, so it's like a cultural thing, and that's kind of hard to kind of change in people's minds. Like even outside, like even
Well, not exactly. So here's the thing about the right. You can still be against the military and be a rightist. Anarcho-capitalists, for example, I mean, like, they're anarchists. They don't want any government, but they're far rightists. Yeah, you can't.
yeah, but we're talking about it. We're talking about like. We're talking about like redneck types. Like,
Well, yeah, I know what you mean. Like
right
those rednecks, like, back the troops, back the blue, shit like that. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
The more authoritarian rightists. That is true. They do have a really obsessive obsession overall with the military. And yeah, I mean, again, it's not just the right, like, I mean, really it has to do with authoritarianism and fascism. Like, if you're authoritarian leaning, you're definitely gonna love the fuck out of the military. So I'd say authoritarianism is what's concerning here. Definitely, the American right, like, the authoritarian rednecks, that's for sure. The ones who will fucking beat you up if you dare even question the military. Like, those types. But yeah, it is possible to get rid of the military. It of course is going to take a while, but we just need to make the government collapse first. Well, actually, we could probably.
There's a lot of systems and bureaucracy set up where it's kind of impossible to kind of do in a sense. Like
Nothing's
it
impossible.
would take at least that I don't even think it would be possible within our lifetime. Let's say it just started now. Let's say like there were movements, even like groups and groups of people like trying to take that down. Like it would take like maybe our lifetime and maybe like our kids' lifetime. Like it would not be a quick thing.
I'd say it's possible within our lifetimes. I mean,
I don't think so.
Well, I'd say it is.
Because you're talking about
waking up now
generations
more than ever.
You're talking about generations that are kind of stuck in a way of thinking. And
Well, yeah, and those generations are dying out. What we know
there's
is
plenty of young right. I mean, you got the Proud Boys, you got like young bigoted people. So it's like,
well, yeah, that is true. But what we need to do is just fight bigotry at the source, and we need to make people aware of what the military does. One of the biggest liberators is knowledge. We just need to make people more aware of what America really is. America's not this paradise country where it has everything figured out and that every single country needs to be like it. That America is absolutely perfect. No, far from it. America is a fucking dystopia, and we need people to wake up. And I know it's possible to help.
I mean, see, here's the 4D chess thing. Here's the thing. Like a leftist, I don't think a leftist can really do that.
Why not?
I mean, it depends on because they're kind of close, they're kind of brainwashed into thinking like all leftists are like multi-hair colored,
Huh? You mean rightists?
yeah, like college student that like screeches and yells, they're kind of brainwashed into thinking that. So if you say, I'm a leftist, it's kind of like their brain's gonna just shut off instantly.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Well, I do say, I would say, right now is the best time more than ever to steer people away from the right. And I would say, honestly, we should really just start getting rid of the right overall. I mean, there's already being discussions right now over if the Republican Party even has a future because of the fucking Capitol riot. Like people are like, what in the world is going to happen to the Republican Party? And the Republicans are freaking out.
To be honest, I think the strongest move away from the right happened around 2003 to 2005. I feel like that era was like a lot of people moving away from the right.
Are you talking about the anti-war movement of the war in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that for sure.
I remember there was just a lot of people kind of sick and tired of the right because of that, and
yeah, for sure. That was definitely a significant anti-war movement, and I'm glad it happened. I'm glad people stood up against that bullshit. And we can keep standing up against it.
Here's the thing though. On the flip side, around I would say 2014 when identity politics really became kind of a prime moving force within the political movement. That's when a lot of people started turning towards the right again.
Well, yeah, I do see why. I can see why because a lot of people, particularly white people, thought that all this identity politics stuff was calling them out just for being white and or cisgender or male, etc. I would say there's been a fair amount of miscommunication, as well as excessive propaganda from the right, specifically the alt-right, that has made people shift to the right. But really, I'd say people are waking up from that now.
I feel like that's definitely happening. I feel like a lot of them are kind of seeing that they're being kind of duped.
Yeah.
Like that whole like right wing like left cringe like compilations and stuff. It's kind of
all those cringe compilations. That's basically what converted people to the right.
Yeah, I just feel like people don't take into account that there's like idiots in all cultures.
I mean, yeah, that is true. But yeah, I'd say that the Capitol riot that Trump started, I'd say really that's the nail in the coffin here. I'd say leftism is back and bigger than ever, really.
I wouldn't say that quite yet.
Well, not quite yet, but it's getting bigger. That's what I mean.
I would feel that way if the left would kind of stop attacking. If we would stop attacking each other on trivial shit, and if Bernie Sanders was in office, that's when I'd be like, okay, like we're primed for something good.
I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, it is a shame that Joe Biden took office instead of him. I mean, yeah, I was pretty disappointed in that, but I mean, hell, it's not fucking Trump, so I mean,
let's say Bernie Sanders was in office and he bombed Syria, my mind would be blown. Like, I would be completely like, what the fuck?
He would never do that. There's no fucking way.
That's what I'm just saying. Like, that would genuinely, like, beyond surprise me. So,
yeah, for sure.
Whereas, like, Joe Biden, it's like, I kind of expected something like this.
For Joe Biden, it kind of makes sense. Because he is a warmonger, he is violent, he is a psychopath, and he does pander to authoritarians. So yeah, it kind of does make sense. But yeah, what he did, like, oh man, it's so fucking just hypocritical. Because, like, he's literally criticized Trump for bombing Syria, for doing the exact same fucking thing. And what does he do a month in office? He bombs fucking Syria, and he literally kills 22 people, 22 or more people, because of this. Joe Biden, he's a fucking hypocrite, he's a psychopath, and he's violent.
I feel kind of weird because I'm not like, it's like, I should be like thinking that like, oh, he's like a hypocrite and all, but like, I guess the way I view him, like, it doesn't seem hypocritical to me because I know he's like,
but Trump did
he's in the pocket of the military-industrial complex, so it's like,
well, yeah, he is.
When he does shit like that, I didn't take it seriously either. Like,
well, yeah, but at the same time, you got to keep in mind, Joe Biden criticized Trump for bombing Syria, and he did the exact same thing. So he is a hypocrite.
I didn't take him seriously when he said that, though. So it's like
whether you take him seriously or not, like, he's still a hypocrite.
He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite by, like, you're right that he's a hypocrite, but in the way, like, I don't see it that way because I don't take what he says at face value. Like, I take everything he says with, like, a grain of salt, and I don't. He's just talking.
That makes sense.
Mean anything.
That is true. That makes sense because politicians do lie. But at the same time, he did go against his actual criticism, which does make him a hypocrite. I'm not saying we should. Hold on, let me rephrase that. He doesn't deserve an excuse just because he's an idiot. He doesn't deserve an excuse because he's a liar. He's still a hypocrite, and he still deserves to get fucking shit on like a fuck ton because of what he did.
I wouldn't even call him an idiot.
I'd say he's
I don't think
definitely
he's
an
an
idiot,
idiot.
and he's definitely
I
mentally
think
declining.
I think he's old, and his age is kind of like hindering his mental facilities, his mental faculties, I should say. But I don't think he's an idiot.
I'd say he's definitely an idiot. He
If you watch his old videos, like he's actually pretty smart.
How'd you say he's smart? In what sense?
He's just very articulate. He's able to like put his point. Well, he was at the time. Again, it's like I think it's more of an age.
Okay,
thing, really.
if it was
It's more of him being old than him being dumb.
Well, okay, I half agree with that. I mean, yeah, it definitely his age and his whatever, but like his age has definitely
Like him
been,
bombing Syria wasn't
affecting
him
his-
going, "Oops." Like, wasn't that? He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he did know what he was doing. And he deserves to be called out for it. Any shred of decency and respect I had for him, just at all, just any sense of respect I had for him is now completely gone.
I didn't have any respect for him.
I mean, I didn't
Like,
the closest thing I had to respect for him was how anti-Trump he was. That's really the only thing I liked about him. That just how anti-Trump he is and how much he realizes that Trump is a serious danger.
I mean, if you're a Democrat, you gotta kind of be anti-Trump. So like, that's just a given. That's like I don't take that like. That doesn't make me respect him, especially like when we heard about the sexual assault. I was like, that's when it like my kind of opinion got super low about him, and then especially like the way that the media kind of covered it up. It's like,
Yeah, the media covers up a lot of shit.
like the Syria thing. What?
Yeah, the media covers up a lot of shit.
Yeah, here's the thing with the Syria thing. This is like at the moment it's like showing who's actually ideologically sound and who's just like a corporate, partisan sort of hack. It kind of shows that it's like, okay, if you're gonna support this just because it's Joe Biden, it kind of shows the type of person you are.
Yeah, exactly. It really does.
I think that's like as horrible as it is that happened. Like the good thing is that it's going to show like who are the real people and who are the fake people.
I mean, that is true, but really, I wouldn't take anything good from this. Just because it's a tragedy. Over 22 people died.
Yeah. I know that. I'm saying like, if we're gonna take anything good out of it, it's like at least we know who our real allies are versus who are just working for the party, regardless of what they do.
Yeah, I guess.
You gotta know who your enemies are.
I guess. I mean, I don't try to make enemies, but I mean, I do agree with what you're saying.
I feel like anybody that's corporate and just does something for a party is my enemy. Like I don't trust them because they're not good faith actors. They're not saying things in good faith. It's just all like we're just gonna do whatever as long as it kind of. To me, that's very authoritarian. It's like you're following just the party because it's the party versus
yeah, it is. It is like you're treating the party like it's some sort of basically some sort of entity, some sort of god that you have to abide by this if you want to achieve power. Yeah, that's for sure very authoritarian in nature.
I think the main problem I have with it is it's very insidious, just very underhanded, and just behind the shadows, kind of dirty
versus
like shit like Republic. As much as like us on the left give shit to Republicans, at least like they're upfront with their evilness.
I mean, yeah, it is true. I'll give them that. They're not afraid to admit that they're transphobic or that they support corrupt corporations, or hell, even that they're climate change deniers.
Joe Biden is the type to say that the person that bombed Syria was LGBTQ just to get them off his back.
Yeah, true. That is true.
Look at how equal rights we are. It was a woman that did it.
Oh, it's a woman that bombed Syria, not me. It's a great achievement for a woman to be able to bomb Syria.
If you're against this,
then you're against women. What are you, sexist?
I swear he twisted it like that.
That's what I hate about like the left, is that they give like the corporate Democrats a way to like twist everything to where they try to turn it on everybody, where like if you criticize something, they're gonna try to twist it in some way where it's like, oh, well, what are you this, what are you that? It's like, no, you're like obscuring the point.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, I do think, like, I mean, I'm definitely leftist myself. We both are, but I mean, I do agree. Like, I do hate it when leftists get overly caught up in semantics like that, where they fall for the tricks, like where the mainstream Democrats just twist shit up to get you to support like the fucking military or some shit like that.
I can't remember the term for it, but there's a term.
Oh, really?
Where for like
kind of like appeasing the left, where they kind of
virtue, like corporate media virtue signaling.
It's
yeah, I see what you mean.
BLM and their like their hashtags or anything like that.
Yeah, they're like exploiting like people in other countries and have sweatshops. And it's like,
yeah,
they do all the shady shit, but yet they'll put like a. It's just way more evil to me, because it's like they're trying. It's like this person that's trying to act like they're your friend, but yet they're like stabbing you in the back and doing all like this horrible stuff. Like they're trying to steal from you, and they're just doing all this horrible stuff to you. But they're like, "Oh, I'm your best friend."
Yeah, I can agree. That's pretty fucked. It's dishonest, and it's making leftists blindly trust just Democrats that don't have their best interest, that don't have leftist best interest in heart.
Yeah, I mean, that's another reason why like the right kind of looks on as like, oh, these people are like hypocrites, and they're just like, I mean, definitely Syria, like they're looking at this like, oh, they're like hypocrites, like kind of they talk shit about Trump doing all this shit. Yeah, look what they're doing. So it's like, it's kind of a bad look for us on all sides.
It is, which is the sad thing. I'm sick of rightists thinking that that Democrats represent the entire left. I mean, I'm definitely not a Democrat at all, and I'm as far left as can be.
Well, we live in a two-party system, so.
Fuck the two-party system. I'm sick of that shit.
I agree.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of two-party system, so as you know, right now it's a two-party system, but I do have a bit of an interesting question for you. So what if, and like I know you may think this probably isn't going to happen, but I'm just asking you, like in a what if scenario. What if the Republican Party actually did die out and got replaced by another party? Like, let's say it was either the Libertarian Party or the Green Party or just something like that. Do you think it'd be possible, or actually, maybe even a new leftist party to be more left than the Democratic Party and challenge the Democratic Party? But do you think if this were to happen, then that would be an opportunity for more parties to have a chance, and to just overall break the two-party system?
No.
Really? So you think it's always just going to be a two-party system no matter what?
There's like a small possibility. There's a lot of things. There's always a lot of bureaucratic things in the way. There's a lot of people standing in the way of that. There's a lot of just situations that you have to kind of. It's not just like you take down this one situation or this one group of people, and it's like smooth sailing. Like we can do this, we can do that. It's like you have this, you have like level 1, level 2, level 3, and then like these levels build themselves back up. So it's like once you like take care of this, it's like okay, now I gotta take care of this, but then this is coming back, and this is gonna like try and fix like what you fucked up on, what you fucked up for them. So it's kind of like there's a lot of problems that you would have to face, when trying to.
I mean, I guess.
Take down two-party system.
I see what you mean. Yeah, corporations can certainly get in the way of a lot of progress.
That's the big one. I mean, even outside of that, there's still like a lot of like people. You have like the boomers that are just like, oh, we like know best, and like this system works. So like they're kind of like delusional in that sense.
Yeah, I'm sick of that
mentality. Like, they think like, oh, okay, we gotta be Democrat or Republican. Like, that's just the way it works.
And that's the way it always was. It's the way it works. It just works, guys. Trust me. It works, and I'm not gonna back myself up. It just works.
You have the media that kind of like falls in line with like the corporations. You have like you have a lot of rich people that like the system because it kind of makes everything kind of makes it easier to control the quote unquote peasants. So it's like it's just a lot of things in the way. I would say the biggest thing though is like again get money out of politics. That's like one of like the big.
That would be a great step forward, I'd say. Yeah, if there was no money in politics, and that would mean actually anyone would have an equal opportunity to get elected.
I think Frank Zappa said it best when they were asking him if he would ever run for office, and he said, "Well, if I did, I would definitely not." Take money from, special interest groups or from corporations or anything like that. And they're like, how would that work? Like, how are you going to, like, campaign? It's like, well, if I said I wanted to, join the race, then people are going to want to interview me. And, I'm willing to talk to them. So just come to my house, they'll interview me, I'll tell them my policies, and that'll be it.
Nice. That would be really interesting. It would have been fascinating to see Frank Zappa run.
I don't know. I don't think he would have made it.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have, but I'm just saying it would have been fascinating to see him run.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, fun fact, politicians, I think in like the 1800s, actually used to do that. They actually used to have like interviews at their house. Like that's how they used to campaign.
I mean, nowadays it would be like you just have to literally just turn on a webcam and just be like, start a YouTube channel, boom, just there.
I
My
guess.
policies, so that's it. Like you don't even need like.
You still there? Hello? Oh shit. Not again. Oh yeah, sorry guys. The internet went out again. So fuck. I'm sick of this shit happening. This has been happening kind of a lot lately. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's just a little fun fact right there. That is how presidential candidates used to campaign. They just yeah, they just did shit at their house. They literally gave speeches at their house. So I mean, I think that's kind of interesting. Like just imagine like just having people just go to your house for a speech. You wouldn't have to like go anywhere. So I mean that's kind of cool. Ah shit, not again. Yeah, I was I was watching some Looney Tunes earlier, so yeah, the internet got back. Yeah, don't pay attention to what you guys just saw on the screen because like I don't want YouTube to like sue me for copyright or whatever the fuck. I don't know what they do. No, but so yeah, no copyright intended, guys. I just had to fix the internet shit, but yeah. But yeah, anyway, stop again. Yeah, the internet went down again.
Alright, the internet.
Yeah, this is the only time this has happened during a podcast. But yeah.
Lucky.
Yep. But yeah, luckily I was able to just get it back up just after like 30 seconds or so of just stuff. But yeah, so the last thing I heard you said was just stuff about like just web campaigning.
Well, pretty much you just start up a YouTube channel and you say, okay, these are my policies and this is what I want to do, and there you go. That's it, really.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I've never heard of someone who's actually won a race that has ever done that. Can you name anyone?
Well, I mean, he didn't win a race, but you remember when Kanye was trying to run for president, even though it was too late?
Oh, yeah, Kanye. That was, oh, God.
I like how he, like his whole ad campaign was like, you could tell he was thinking like, I'm trailblazing, like I'm doing something like really different, and yet it was like every single cliche Republican ad campaign.
Yeah, exactly. He thinks he's so just revolutionary and different. He's really just another Republican. I'm fucking sick of Kanye shit. Like, I don't care if it's a joke or not. I don't care if people see it as funny to vote for him. Fuck Kanye. I was so pissed when I saw him on the ballot when I voted. I was like, God damn it. I can't believe they actually fucking put Kanye West on the ballot. Fucking 2020, man. Fuck this shit. Yeah, luckily it's not 2020 anymore. But yeah.
He really needs to get mental health because, like, I mean, he's on a medication, but he doesn't take it. He's got a mental problem for sure.
Yeah,
Like I'm not saying that like in a mean way either. I'm just saying it like as it's like truthful. Like he's
it is true. It really is true. Like I mean, I almost feel sorry for him.
the problem is he has a lot of enablers too. Like a lot of yes men. Like oh yeah, you don't need that. Like
yeah,
you need somebody to be like hey, you got like you have problems and you need to take care of them.
He really does. Fucking jeez. He doesn't even realize like he even has mental problems. Like he's just so delusional. Like
Did you see that interview with him and Joe? Oh wait, yeah, you don't like Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of Joe Rogan. Honestly, I say fuck
Yeah.
Joe Rogan. I mean, I will admit though, occasionally I watch him. I mean, I don't watch like his entire podcast.
I mean,
I watch some
horrible
clips.
takes. I'm not like saying that, and like
I watch some clips every once in a while just because like it's interesting and like he has interesting people on. But I don't like Joe Rogan. But yeah, what were you saying?
I mean, he has horrible takes, definitely, and
He
like
does.
it made me cringe so much. Like somebody made like a compilation of him all the times he talked shit about Kanye. And when he had Kanye on, like he didn't push back on anything. He was just like kissing his ass.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's
Making
what Joe
him seem
Rogan
like-
is. Like he's just a total ass kisser.
He's two-faced.
He is. He really is two-faced. He's not a genuine guy. That's part of why I don't like him. I can't believe we're talking about shit about like some other guy's podcast like during a podcast. That's hilarious.
It's like a podcastception.
Yeah. Podcast drama. Podcast drama alert.
Heed my words. This
Yep.
is gonna be bigger than Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be bigger than Joe Rogan, guys. We're already at 10 subscribers, so thank you for that.
Yeah, no more Joe Rogan.
Yep, no more Joe Rogan.
But yeah, I just think it's kind of. It's more like I mean, really, politics is about a cult personality at the end of the day.
Yeah, it really is. Politics, can we just agree that politics, like, overall is just fucked?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like, I still like discussing politics, obviously, because, like, I mean, that's basically what this podcast is about, but, and, like, I do have, like, my own political positions, but, like, politics just at the moment is fucked. I mean, luckily shit is calming down, like, tensions aren't, like, super crazy now, like, tensions were insane, like, about 2 months ago. Like, oh boy, it was really bad. This election was horrible. Like,
I mean, there's still people on the right saying Joe Biden isn't my president.
I mean,
Like,
well,
they don't believe like they believe it was like a voter fraud and all that. So
oh yeah, the whole voter fraud shit. It's ridiculous. At this point, like, I mean, I can understand why maybe they'd be skeptical, like, maybe for, like, a month or so, but at this point, like, holy fuck, they just gotta let it go already. Like, holy fuck, Joe Biden already won, like, just calm the fuck down already.
I don't think they're gonna calm down.
I mean, they've been calming down a little bit. I mean, like they didn't show up for their second riot. Like, there was like one person that showed up for the supposed second riot that was supposed to occur on Inauguration Day. And, you know, obviously it wasn't a riot because, you know, you can't riot with one person. That just doesn't work.
Are you talking about that one interview that one person Vice interviewed?
Yeah, there was one Trump supporter that came to riot for Trump. And yeah, Vice did interview that guy. I mean, it was pretty funny, honestly.
I thought it was hilarious. Like he was one of like the
few articulate Trump supporters.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Like
I was like, how come they were talking like him when Trump was in office? Like he was actually like very composed and able to like put his points across. Is like
yeah, he was. Like Trump supporters are never that. Like it's crazy. That's like something you'll see in like a million years. That's like a rare just opportunity to witness a Trump supporter who's like that.
I'd say like hypocrisy just, and I know like it's I know it's easy to kind of fall into hypocrisy. I mean, I think everybody's been like hypocritical one time or another, not like in a major way, but like in very subtle ways. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you gotta like check yourself. Like, oh shit, like.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like no one's perfect, really. I mean, I can be a hypocrite at times, but you know, what's important is you do your best to not be a hypocrite.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like they're like, especially on the right, like they're hypocrites in a very like blunt, obvious way. It's like how can you feel like you're not being like
exactly? It's crazy. It's almost like the right is like blind to this, like they, like hold on. Let me think of an example.
It's like they fucking blast Kaepernick for fucking kneeling, and then they go and storm the fucking Capitol.
That's
like,
true.
What?
Exactly, like, holy shit. Like, apparently to them, like, someone kneeling just during the national anthem's, like, a huge fucking problem, but it's not a problem to, like, fucking, just storm the Capitol, almost install a dictator, and fucking kill 5 people. Like, holy shit, the right is gone completely insane.
I feel like they've always been kind of insane, though. I
mean, they have. That is true. I'm just saying they've gotten like crazier, just like over, like the recent years, over Trump's presidency, like ever since Trump's campaign, that's when the right started to really get absolutely insane.
I mean, they got. I'll say they got a little crazier, but they've always, like, I mean, I can remember back, like, with, like, Bush, just, like, if you said anything, like, there was a time where if you said anything bad about, you know, him putting troops into war, it's like, if you don't like this country, just leave. It's like that sort of mentality. It's
oh,
like,
yeah.
Geez.
If you don't like America, why don't you get it?
Yeah, it's like, I think it's kind of, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I never get, like, an American exceptionalist. It's like, when you're trying to, like, work towards making things better, and it's like, they're like, oh, it's like, why don't you just get out? It's like, what?
Well, why don't you just get out if you don't like America? And then, yeah, exactly. You're just like, wait, what? We're not even talking about that. Are you not able to accept criticism? Is America just completely perfect to you? If you say one bad thing about America, do you have to fucking get out? Like what's your deal, man?
They're like the people that are in like an abusive relationship, and then they always make excuses for like all the bad things that their partner does.
Oh boy, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's literally what blind patriotism is. It's an abusive relationship.
I wouldn't even call that patriotic, really. I like how they try to frame it like some of the right was like, oh, like they're I think some of them even said that, like, oh, we're patriots, like when they were breaking into the Capitol.
I mean, it is. I mean, to be fair, it was pretty patriotic. I mean, they were taking direct orders from the president himself. So, I mean, I don't know what's more patriotic than that.
I always saw patriotism as like upholding the ideals of what the country was founded on. But then again, we're in a country that's on what's that saying? There's no peace on stolen land.
I don't know. I think I'm.
I just think like America has some good ideas, but like,
I know.
Really, like, again, it's like they stole like the founders stole like this land from like the Native Americans and.
Well, I mean that is true, but well, I will say something about and this is probably something we're probably going to disagree on, but I will say no one should own land. So I'd say, like, even if you're Native American or American, I'd say you shouldn't claim that you should own land.
I mean, they stole it in the sense of, like, they either killed them or they relocated them.
Well, okay, I can agree completely that that's fucked up. I mean, the Native Americans, like, this was their home. Like, we can both agree on that. This was their home. And yeah, American, like, no, not Americans, British, just European colonialists, imperialists, took their home from them in one way, either by forcibly relocating them or killing them, taking them literally off this earth. Well, not off this earth, because they became one with you.
And then after that, they started building this whole nation on the backs of slaves. So
yeah, it's fucked up. America's so fucked on so many levels.
That's what I was saying. Like they have some good ideas, but it's like
I disagree. I don't think these American ideas are good at all. I'm pretty against the Constitution.
I mean, again, like so I'm saying, some good ideas. I don't agree with everything in the Constitution, but there's some good ideas.
The only thing I agree with in the Constitution is the amendments. That's it. And the amendments were literally, they were created basically against the first draft of the Constitution. So in a way, they're kind of anti-constitutional.
That's an interesting take.
Yeah. Because, like, okay, yeah, but, yeah, that's basically what it is. It's like, okay, so this is the Constitution. And then people after that were like, wait a minute. This sucks, so let's add a part to the Constitution to, just sort of ease it up a bit. Like, we actually, need rights, But yeah. Yeah, overall, America's pretty fucked.
Yeah, can't remember who said this, but I think it was George Carlin, and it was like paraphrasing here, but he's like, being born is like getting tickets to the freak show, and living in America is having front row seats.
That's a pretty funny quote.
Yeah,
I swear I've heard that before. But yeah, it is true.
Yeah, it's just like this. I think it's pretty crazy.
For sure.
That's why I always think it's kind of weird when people like go like when you try and make things better.
I mean, it is weird, But I do think we should do it at the same time because, like, if we just let things get worse, then our point's never going to get proven that we need to live in like a overall sustainable world. Like everything's just going to go to shit.
You remember? I don't think I sent it to you, but you remember Rat Skates?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember? Oh, I didn't show you that video, but he made a video about Bernie Sanders, like just like ragging on him, making fun of him.
Oh really?
It's pretty. It's just like farting like the whole video and saying like just a bunch of stupid shit, and it's like it's just hilarious. Like he's just like just talking shit about a guy that wants to make things better.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you want to make things better? You want to make it so people can actually go to college? Fuck you. You goddamn socialist weirdo. You socialist crazy.
Pretty much that's how like some of the right look. It's funny when I think there was a clip of him where he went on Fox News one time, and like you could tell they had their arms crossed. They were like, "This guy's crazy." And he just went into like his policies of what he wanted to do, and like they slowly started like agreeing with him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's problem with him is that they kind of get like this kind of like second-hand kind of interpretation by people, and then like when they hear like what he actually wants to do, they're like, oh, okay, like this is fair.
That's true. There's too many fucking just rumors going around overall.
No, that don't tend to happen in politics.
Yeah, true.
Especially when you get your news from like one of the main like news channels.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck. Just overall, fuck the news. It's just awful. Just mainstream media overall is just completely garbage. They basically tell you how to think instead of, just thinking for yourself. They focus on negativity and fear. And it's just ridiculous. Yeah, I don't fall for it. I don't obey the news. The news can go fuck itself.
I just always look at it like, I know this is like a like everybody has biases.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta be real about those biases, and you gotta be like try to be objective and try to like understand like you gotta be principled in the sense of like if the same thing happens to somebody else, you have to, or if something happens where if you were to put yourself in that situation and you wouldn't like it, then you have to kind of follow through with that. And, be principled in the sense of like how you solve that problem. And I feel like a lot of people they kind of turn a blind eye to that. Right? With like when they complain about like free speech, and yet like they don't believe in like they don't want to help Assange or like Snowden or
Yeah.
things
Yeah,
like
that's true.
that. It's like it's like again, it's just like hypocrisy. It's just like
It is hypocrisy. There's so much hypocrisy with the right.
there's a bit with the left too.
I mean, there can be. It really depends, like, just on the leftist and on the person overall. Oh wait, by the way, so are you okay with wrapping this podcast up? I mean, I know it's been kind of shorter than usual, but I mean, you can only go so far when you're talking about like Joe Biden bombing Syria.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, there is one more thing I'd like to bring up. Just a little interesting fact. The last three presidents have bombed Syria. Obama has bombed Syria. Trump has bombed Syria, and Joe Biden has bombed Syria. It's pretty fucked. And to that I say, get the fuck out of Syria.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, it can happen. Anything's possible. We just gotta, we just gotta wake up and just be more vocal about our opposition to just war and fascism and all this bullshit.
I don't think talking really helps or really bringing up stuff.
Well, we also got to take action too. We got to get in the streets. We got to protest more. And we got to help each other out.
I don't even think that helps necessarily.
Then what do you think we should do?
We need to do something like what Wall Street Bets did with GameStop.
Yeah,
something like that.
That would be a good idea.
Like the whole Occupy Wall Street thing. That didn't really affect anything. I mean, it brought awareness, but it didn't really do anything. Versus like what they did is that they actually hit them where it hurts, which was their wallet.
That is true. We definitely need more direct action like that. That'd be great. And I know it's possible. I know we can do it. Yeah, anyway, you cool if we just wrap this up?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. But yeah, I'd say that was a good podcast. How about you?
Pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
Wait, what?
I said no problem.
All right, sweet. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Yeah, stay tuned for more episodes. Every Tuesday. If you want to be on an episode, just let me know. Or if you have an idea, just let me know. And yeah, again, thanks for coming on, Doc. It was great to have you on again.
Yeah, sure.
Peace out.